Welcome to lovedavis.com. This is my YouTube channel. Today we were talking 15-minute success day daily blocks. So this is a day in the life of an entrepreneur. I have 30 minutes in between picking the kids up from 2 different camps to get a workout in. So listen, no excuses today. Today you're going to get it in. Today you're going to start. Today you're going to commit. Today you're going to do it in small increments called 15-minute productivity blocks. So here we go. I am Love Davis. If you don't know me, please visit me at lovedavis.com. Make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel because I am going to give you the real as I can give it to you for trying to help you take a journey with me through my re-entry into entrepreneurship to help you get back into entrepreneurship. Let me tell you what the number one thing is. The number one thing is being very aware of what it is that you want to do. And forgive me, I am holding my camera because I am out on the football field. I'm not using my tripod. I do have a studio that I'm going to use for some of the videos, so you guys are going to get to see me daily. This is episode 1, but daily I'm going to bring you everything that I have to give you from way back when. So let's start with the basics. I am a traditional MBA. I was on the consulting track for a very long time in corporate America and found myself completely resentful. Hated it. Like, hated being in that cubicle, hated being just kind of stuck in that office all day long, working 9 to 5, doing menial things and having to prove to everyone in America that a black girl could be smart and make it in corporate America. That was what my path was, right? Fast forward, I gave up corporate America, went to go teach. So I am a professor of business and mathematics at a college, and I also have a full-time job, which I'm getting ready to transition out of, as you'll see on my YouTube channel. So let me say this. There are certain things that I picked up. There are certain smarts that I still have. I was around when digital first started, and I kind of sat back, let it happen. But I always observe, always in the corner, always trying to figure out who's doing what, what's the next move. And can I honestly tell you, I've learned so much. And I watch people. I watch how people move. I study people's moves and the psychology of so many things. And I feel like I'm back. So let me tell you what back looks like. Back looks like putting out content every day. Back looks like grinding and hustling like I never did before. So I want to say 2 things. Number 1, that whole fucking quote where it says that you're supposed to chill in your 20s and something in your 30s and then or grind hard in your 30s and whatever it is, the shit is wrong. Like, there's something like in your 20s you're supposed to find out who you are. In your 30s you're supposed to work a little bit or work hard, and then in your 40s you're supposed to chill. Not happening. I am 41. I'm going back into entrepreneurship. I'm coming back in full force. I am dealing with all of the digital media. I am watching people start these businesses and don't know what the fuck they're doing. There are so many different components and so many different pieces happening. You guys have no idea. So I promise you to take you through some real stuff. And I know I keep saying it, but just watch and see. So yesterday, I did 30 days of intention for the month of July 2016. And yesterday's daily intention was for you to schedule your day out in 15-minute blocks to see where you were going to be most productive. Well, what happened? I said, how can I tell or ask someone to do something and then not show them how to do it? So what did I do? I created a PDF. I put it on my blog today. I told people, listen, I know yesterday's intention was for you to do 15-minute, chunk your day in 15-minute bits. Now, I'm a traditional MBA. I have friends who are MBAs and who are very, very corporate. And their whole thing is peak performance says that you're supposed to do 50 minutes a day, 50 minutes, and then 10 minutes you're supposed to relax. So you're supposed to chunk your day into 50 minutes. And my conversation was, if you're just starting, if entrepreneurship is new for you and you're really trying to grind out hard and then figure out where you are now, 50 minutes is too long. So you're not at peak performance while you're starting. You're at the beginning basis. So 15 minutes. What you're trying to do is figure out where you're losing time, and you're also trying to figure out Sorry, just trying to check on my little man. Trying to figure out where you're losing time and then when you're most productive during the day. And honestly, how much of your day are you really not doing shit? Do you get up at 6? Do you get up at 5? I started it at 6, but that's because I get up and work out at 5 most mornings, but the summer's taking me down because of camp and being a mom and all of those things. But I get my workout in. Why? Because I like to eat and I wanted to be a fit and fab 40. However, if that is not your path, if you wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, you're not doing entrepreneurship right now. I don't care what anybody fucking tells you. You got to get up. You got to get up. You got to get your workout regimen in. You got to get some time in the morning to either listen to something great, to read something great, to watch something great. You have to get the hell up in the morning. So 15 minutes, every 15 minutes, write down what you did. Try that shit for a week and then tell me where you're losing time. Pick up the phone, FaceTime me. All my information is always on my blog. Send me a list. Send me an email, success@lovedavis.com. You can always go to my website, schedule a strategy session and say, hey, my day, I'm really spending too much day doing absolutely nothing. The whole point of the activity is to figure out where you're losing your time. I think that we don't realize how much time we waste doing nothing. Like if you want to binge watch TV on a Sunday, I get it. Binge watch TV on a Sunday. But don't sit around, throw a quote on Instagram and say, hey, I'm grinding hard. I'm working hard. Here's a picture of me working on my laptop. Here's a picture of me working on a worksheet. And it takes you a week to put the shit out. It doesn't take a week. It takes a couple of hours, especially if you're not working with a virtual assistant or you don't have an assistant. You guys are wasting too much time, and time is one thing that we don't have. It's our most valuable resource. So you're chunking it 15 minutes a day. It is a great strategy to start, and then you move into peak performance. Don't try to jump into the top 10% and do what top 10% practices are, and we're still really operating at the top 80%. Let's be real with each other, okay? So I want you to think about that. So if you haven't been to my blog, go to lovedavis.com, click on blog, and in the post, it'll say 15-minute daily productivity planner. Just print it out and write. I created that spare of the moment because my assistant is actually taking summer classes and he couldn't do it for me. So I had to hurry up and put together my productivity planner for you guys really quickly because I wanted to give you a tool to use for your business. So I wanted to tell you where I got this 15-minute productivity planner from. I worked with a client one-on-one who could not figure out why they weren't being more productive in their day. So this is what happened. I said, I tell you what, for the next 48 hours, I want you to write down everything that you do every day on the hour. And what she found out was that she literally lost hours a day searching on social media, kind of driving around, which she could not, of course, get rid of. She definitely couldn't stop driving around because she had to take her kids to school and stuff like that. But we were just trying to figure out where all the lost time was. Found herself losing time in the morning. She was getting up too late. And then at night, she wasn't putting enough time into her business at night in order to make a stamp on her day. So it was very repetitive. She just wasn't working smart. So that is where it came from initially. And then I realized, well, let's break it down and do 30-minute chunks. And then 30 minutes was still overwhelming. And this is a newpreneur. So this is someone who is just starting her first business. And so I said, well, if that was the case, if I was starting from scratch, what is it that I would do? I would chunk it into 15 minutes. So realized that 30 minutes was still too much time. And then we brought it back to 15 minutes. And just getting small tasks done in 15-minute increments was what worked and what was more efficient for her. And that's why for the initial planner, I said, okay, or for the initial daily productivity planner, I said, let's do 15-minute chunks. Let's look at your time in 15 minutes and see how much time we really get things done. And that's literally where it came from. So make sure you guys download it. It's such a great, valuable resource. And guess what? It's free. Everybody's not giving away free shit. I always give away free stuff. You guys just don't follow me on Instagram at Chic Girl Love or on Twitter at Glam Girl Love. You guys don't follow me to get my free shit. Come on. All right. So as I end this day, as my baby is wrapping up to allow me to go home and figure out what to feed him for dinner while my daughter is already home knocked out sleep. Listen, I want you to absolutely love it. Okay, which of course is the title of the show. Love it. Love the journey, love the struggles, love the stress, love the intensity, love the fear. I want you to love it. Love every minute of it, because if you don't, you don't need to be an entrepreneur. If you don't, you won't reach those levels. You won't be able to up level your life if you can't love every minute of it. The highs, the lows, the absolute terror of it all. It has to feed you some way, somehow. You got to love it. So do that. Okay. And I'm going to help you love it. And we're going to take this journey together because I'm refiguring some things out. I'm re-strategizing always. I always have an idea. I'm always coming up with something. And let me tell you this. This is what you don't know about me. We could sit in a room and in 15 minutes, I could sit down and tell you exactly what you should be doing, who your target market is, how to get there. Like, I am that skilled and talented, and I have to make sure that I'm capable of doing that. And we'll start doing probably some examples soon, but that is who I am. At my core, I'm the girl that shows up to dinner and will literally have a conversation with a complete stranger. I actually prefer to do that, to sit at the end of the table with people who don't know me if we're in a group of people and help people figure out what is it that you're doing. You're not even happy doing it. So why are you wasting your time? You have to love it. Remember, time is our most valuable asset. Okay, so it's not even about, where we're spending our time. It is the fact that we have time and we're using it efficiently. That's what's important. You use it the way you want to use it. If you want to sit around and complain, then don't feed the rest of us with it. Keep it to yourself. I honestly can't take it. These 21st century entrepreneurs, especially my young girls, I feel like there are so many people who need more road mapping, more strategy. Like, I don't know what the hell is happening, but if you have 200K following and you can put out an Instagram post and get 20,000 likes, that means that your ass should be on an app. You mean you don't have an app? You're not working with an app development company? You need to call me. LoveDavis.com, set up a damn strategy session. You are literally hustling backwards. You have a following and you have no real substantial product. It doesn't make any sense. What the fuck are you doing? Okay, I'm not going to go on a rant. I promise I'm not. I'm not going to start episode 1 with a rant, but it's surely coming. So all I'm saying is this: love it. Love the journey. Love where it is. Even if you're starting from scratch, be okay with where you are right now. If right now, today, you feel like you are a business failure, I've been there and done that. Know what those emotions look like. Created a free freaking 6-week course behind it, which is not free anymore. But a free 6-week course behind it, but it's still not that much money. You should go through it if you're having some emotional issues and you want to mentally get in the game and get yourself together. You should absolutely take my success. I can't even remember what it's called. I'm sorry. It's so off the minute, but it's like a success pathway. It's like 6 weeks modules. There's some bonus material that's in there, but it literally digs deep inside and it helps you come up with all the reasons why you have money issues, all of the reasons why you can't come up with your product, how to even figure out who you should be selling to and what you're good at and what your success blocks are. Like, it really helps you to uncover success blocks. That's all it's about. And I think that too many people are stuck there. We try to ignore and then jump into some new shit. Oh, okay, I'm not going to deal with the fact that I have money problems, but I'm going to try to run a $100,000 a month company. You're crazy. You don't even know how to sit down and really sit down and know what cash flow is. Like, you're off the game. You have no idea what you're talking about. And there's too many Insta businesses that are out here selling shit and telling you should be doing things, and it's not right. So, episode 2, I hope to see you guys soon. Please make sure you subscribe, share, and again, make sure you love it. This is going to be raw, real, me, who I am, upfront, in your face, business strategy daily, helping you through it. You're going to watch me go through my highs and lows. Today was a high, even though time-wise, I did horribly. I will absolutely tell you, I did horribly time-wise. Number 1, I still had a full-time job that I'm off for the summer, but I had some work that I had to get done, and then it was just off. And then I had to create the document, and then it was just like I was lazy. Then I started listening to a podcast. So I had kind of a semi-productive day, but highs and lows every day. We're going to go through this together, and then you're going to start getting your shit together. So I cannot wait to see you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow me. Follow me on Snapchat or on Instagram at Chic Girl Love. Follow me on Twitter at Glam Girl Love. I'm working on my Facebook pages, but I'll be there soon. Because I don't want you to follow my personal page. I got to get my Facebook shit together. I haven't. It's my fault. I'm going to start using Facebook Live very, very soon. But again, love it. I will see you guys in the next episode. Be productive and be happy. You deserve it. It's 2016. Let's get it.